My destination is on the right? No, it's on the left. Not only is this hey, Joanna, come here. I found it.
Oh my God, this is so exciting. You found it. You finally found it.
We've been looking for it for how long?
For
Too long.
hours, seriously, for hours.
And the reason we couldn't find this house is not only is it the thinnest house in the world, it is also very, very hard to find and very, very, very hard to film with any kind of, oh well, never mind. You can see all the cars around. And social distancing, please.
Yeah, it's very important. This
Thank
is
you
law
very
in our
much.
country.
And if we just were to ring on this bell and someone were living there, which they're not at the moment, they would answer and let us in to the thinnest house in the world. I'm trying to remember, I think it's like 92 centimeters in the skinniest place and about 180 or something in its biggest space. At any rate, it's too small. Look at me, I couldn't fit in there. You might be able to fit in there.
Yeah, I could even lay on the couch there probably, and that would be so seriously satisfying.
Which is your favorite exercise?
Yeah. My favorite activity at all.
Yeah, favorite activity is sitting on the sofa or lying on the couch.
Probably a little sofa might fit in the current
You
house.
think a tiny one could fit in there? Yeah, I think you could be right. At any rate, this was built not as a flat, but really as an artistic project. It's an art installation. It was built with cooperation of the Warsaw city government and also with cooperation of the Modern Art Institute, whatever that is. Do you know what that is? You're an artist. Modern Art Institute?
I have no idea.
You have no idea. Good. I just wanted to check with you. She went to journalism school, but she's a fabulous artist, really, really. I don't know why I'm whispering, except it's a small house, and I just feel I should speak softly so that we don't... anyway, it's a glass and steel structure, made of glass and steel. Very modern, very squinchy, very small. A guy with wide shoulders wouldn't fit in there. The first occupant was actually an Israeli artist, and as this is in the ghetto, and stay tuned because we're going to see another building which is a proper building, which you're going to love. You're going to love the next building we look at. If you don't love this, it's an interesting experiment, okay? And as we're doing obscure things in Warsaw, this is a great example because it's extremely obscure and very hard to find.
Yeah, that's true. It doesn't look like an artistic project, actually.
It doesn't? What does it look like?
It looks like a sort of ventilation.
It looks like ventilation for the apartment building.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I thought it was when I saw it from the other side.
Yeah, me too.
Of the street, because
But it's not, but it's art.
No, we were walking around. We looked around. Is this art? And who should know better than you? We were walking around on the other side of the street in Железная Street, which means Iron Street, doesn't it? Железная is iron, isn't it? Yeah. As opposed to irony. Just iron. Yeah. But there's irony in this building.
You're such an irony man, Will.
There's an irony in this building. In this building. Irony should live there. Yeah?
Yeah, probably.
They should. All right, listen, this is an excellent art installation. Now we're going to show you, and the thinnest building in the world, so they say. I haven't seen anything thinner, nor anything that looks more like a less likely place for you to lie on the sofa or the couch, as you call it.
Yeah.
As you like to call it. Yes, okay. So that's all from myself and Joanna.
Yes.
Joasha. Goska. Joasha the Goose. Stay tuned. Come back after the bumper. And I guess we're going to have to find some pictures online of what the thing looks like inside. Because you have to book way in advance to go in. And because of COVID, it's even more difficult. But at any rate, we'll try and get some pictures from the inside of this thing and run them as I'm talking. Oh, by the way, it's so small, it only has a 2-beverage refrigerator. It's never going to work. All the guys I know like at least 6 beers. If they're going to have one, they like about 6. Okay, Joanna, you ready?
For what?
To go see the amazing building.
Yeah, of course.
One of the most amazing buildings in Warsaw.
I feel so excited that you cannot even imagine.
Wow! You're very excited. Okay. Oh, stay tuned after the bumper. Right, this is what I call a building. Secessionist architecture. I know that because there's a tablica in Poland, which is a sign right here that tells me it's a secessionist building. But what is more interesting is that It's the only building of its kind left in the area of the Warsaw Ghetto. The only kind. Built around the turn of the 20th century, it is a fantastic example of the architecture of the time. It was the residence of the president of the Jewish Council in 1941 to 1942. Did you know that?
No, not at all.
Have you ever seen this building before?
No, not in a conscious way.
No? But you've passed by it and you weren't aware.
Probably billions of times, but
Yeah, me too. I never really noticed it either, and I've been on the street tons of times because TGI Fridays is just up the street. And not only that, a very good friend of mine used to live in that building. Have a look. What a difference this building is with the little tiny skinny building we just saw. This is living art. They call that an installation, the skinniest building.
it looks more like it's bigger than ventilation.
Yes,
not
it's
even-
bigger than a
You
ventilation
cannot.
system. No, this is a building in which you could really breathe. You can't breathe in the ventilation system.
Now
over
you
there.
can breathe anywhere.
You can't breathe anywhere?
You can't breathe
The
anywhere.
air is too bad?
No, and there
Oh, you
are
mean
lots
because-
of reasons not to breathe.
Lots of reasons, but I think everybody watching knows about those reasons. Yeah, it's because we're afraid to breathe sometimes these days. But at any rate, if you take the little building we were just looking at, and come on, Joanna, and let's have a look at this. And look at this. What an amazing difference. And if you like photographs, you have the Archaeological Photograph Foundation. You can walk right in and have a look there. You know? So there it is. This is called the building under the clock, and you can see why. There's a clock right up there, but it's not working. They should fix the clock. And then it could be the building under
Time doesn't
the
exist.
working clock. What?
Time doesn't exist.
Time doesn't exist.
So-
All time exists at the same time, doesn't it?
Yeah.
There is no such thing as past, present, or future.
There is no such thing as time.
Is that Einstein?
Yeah, it's Einstein, of course.
Is that Einstein?
Yeah,
I've heard of that
Einstein.
guy. Yeah, he had great hair. Einstein had great hair. And anyway, that's the end of this particular episode. Poland Daily Travel. Thanks to Joanna, Joasha,
Gąska.
Goska, the goose. Joanna the goose.
Yes.
And I'm Will. And all I want to say is hang in there.